guys, welcome back. I hope you're all well. I have got a homeware, well, a thrifted homeware haul today. I posted a picture on Instagram of a few bits that I collected recently from charity shopping, thrifting, whatever you want to call it, and asked if you guys would like to see a haul, and the response was quite overwhelming. I didn't expect that many people to say yes, so I've gathered all my bits. And yeah, there's a few clothing items as well. I thought I'd just throw them in anyway. So let me know if you do like the thrift hauls, because I love charity shopping. It's just my favourite thing in the world, and I love being able to like kit the home out on a budget. So I'm going to write a blog post all about my top tips, so if you do want to see that, I will link it in the description box if it's up. If it's not, then just keep your eyes peeled and I'll notify you on Instagram. Start with the homeware bits, just because that is what this video is meant to be. I can't remember all the charity shops that I went to. I try and support animal ones as much as possible, because that is just the charities that I love giving to, and I would rather give my money to them than humans. Is that bad? Probably. So the first thing I picked up is a set of bowls. Now these have been in the dishwasher. Everything I always buy from the charity shops gets thoroughly washed, because the smell and just the thought of somebody else's mouth or whatever being on it just makes me feel sick. So it gets a thorough cleaning and sterilising before I even think of using it. But I spotted these and I love them. They're like, I don't know if they've got a make or anything, Pearson's of Chesterfield, and they're made in England. I just really like them. My theme for the house has always been like really earthy tones, browns, greens, blacks, whites, like beiges, greys, like real earthy, like neutral kind of tones. So we needed some new bowls. I need to chuck out a load of old ones that are chipped and whatnot. So picked up these, and it was £2 I think for 5. So all in really good condition, no chips or anything. And I just love these. Perfect size for cereals, like pasta for lunch kind of size, or you can use them for like tapas bowls, or we made pizzas the other night. All the different toppings in these bowls, and people could like choose their own toppings and put them on. So they're great for like when you're entertaining and you need a load of different bowls. Have I justified these enough? So yeah, love them. They're really heavyweight. I'm a sucker for pottery and I just love these. So the next thing I picked up is a wooden bowl. Now, I've got loads of wooden bowls in the house. I don't need any more, but I really like the shape of this one. And it's like a shallow, like dark kind of wood. It's got a few marks and that, but it was £1, so I couldn't resist this. I just love the shape of it, and make a nice fruit bowl, or I'm not sure whether it's a salad in it, I'm not sure. But like crisps for parties and that. Where I used to live, we've got like this charity shop that everything's £1. I think it's called Richard's Hospice. It's my favourite shop. Sometimes you can go in and it's just a load of shit. Other times you can find some absolute gems. It's a real nice centrepiece, and I don't think you can have enough wooden bowls. They just come in handy all the time. The next piece, I've been on the hunt for this pottery for ages. I think it's like all come back into fashion, this. At my local service station, they have got like reams of it, but it's not like the real stuff. It's like a kind of modern take on it, and I've actually found the old vintage style of this, and now it's got a few chips and stuff in it, but it's the cabbage pottery. Now I bought something similar. I'll go and get it actually. Ooh! So I bought this in HomeSense. Now if you can tell the difference, this has got so much more detail in it. I think they're both made in Portugal, I have a feeling. Yeah, that's made in Portugal. I'm pretty sure from the writing on the back of this, it's Portugal. Not 100% sure. You can get it in HomeSense, but I don't find it as intricate as the old style pottery. What I'm after is the big salad bowl, just like one bowl, because I want to put like a real nice green salad in it for upcoming barbecues and stuff. But these are great just for like sharing things like crisps, dips, whatever. So yeah, really like that. The original price on this was £3, but it's got a chip in the side and like a bit of a dink in the bottom. So I took it to the counter and said, can you knock any off? And he gave it me for £1. So you can tell it's got a couple of chips in it, but I don't care. A bit of nail varnish on the chips will just sort it out. The next thing I bought on the pottery theme, this little plant pot. It just caught my eye and it was £1 and I couldn't resist it. It's kind of like an off-white with brown specks on it, and then it's got a, I don't know what that plant is. Would it be like a cheese plant or something? But why I picked it up is because it's got drainage. So I'm actually going to move one of my little cactuses on into this. I've got so many pots that I haven't got drainage in, and I haven't got a way of making a hole, because I feel like you can't really drill ceramic unless you've got like a tile drill or whatever. But yeah, and it's made in Japan, so I thought that was really cool. So I'll grab my little cactus. So this is my little cactus that I want to move on into here. So yeah, should look like that. I feel sorry for these little cactuses in these tiny pots. I feel like they're just like pot bound. So I'm going to give him a better home. And this is the cactus with the one big dick and 3 bollocks. I love it so much. So appropriate to my humour. Now the next thing I got from the Pound charity shop was another wooden bowl. It's more of like a dish, this, it's not a bowl, you can't really keep anything in it. I just use it on the in the hallway for our car keys and like spare change and stuff. I just like wooden bowls, if you haven't got the gist by now. Anything wooden is right up my street. And I really like the shell shape of it. Don't know whether it's picking it up on camera, but it's kind of like a big shell. Really like that. Then I'm on the hunt for baskets. I want to fill them with blankets, scarves, all like small bits that haven't really got a home. I want a load of baskets to keep them in. So I found this one, and I think she gave it for me for like 75p or something. It's just a nice shallow, big round basket. I've been keeping my headscarves and stuff in here. I find them really handy. I feel like you can't have enough baskets. I'm on the lookout for a big kind of like waist height one to keep in the lounge for like blankets for the sofa and that. So that is on my wish list. I also want a couple for in my office to put like camera chargers and all that shit in under the desk, just to make it look a little bit prettier. So yeah, can't go wrong with a 75p basket. It's got its flaws, a bit of weaving and that's come undone, but I just think it adds character. I like stuff that isn't bought from the likes of Homebase or B&Q and IKEA. You know, I like to buy stuff secondhand, especially of late. I've really got back into secondhand shopping. I find the high streets really boring. I think I mentioned it on my Instagram post actually. I just find shopping on the high street at the moment so boring. Everything's the same and I just want something a little bit different. I know a woven basket isn't anything massively different, but you get my gist, I think. So the next few pieces, I've got a couple of bags. These are actually from the car boot sale, so I thought I'd chuck them in anyway. And they're kind of on the straw woven theme, straw bags. Now, this was a huge trend last year, I know, and I'm only just coming round to it. I initially thought, I don't like it, it's really old granny, but I couldn't help but buy this. I wanted £2 for it, but me being a wheeler dealer, got it for £1.50. I just really like the structure of this. It's got the little carry handles. You can carry it like on the crook of your arm, or hasn't got a long strap, but that doesn't bother me. And it's really clean inside, and it is actually a National Trust bag, which is right up my street because I am a National Trust wanker and I love going to National Trust properties. So this will be coming with me on all my National Trust visits. It's very Pinterest, it's very Instagram, but I love it. Even if it just hangs on the wall or something, I just really like that. And then the next bag, this was also from the car boot sale, and this was 20p, you're not going to believe this. But it's a 9 West bag, and it's, again, that woven, it's got wooden handles, it's like a woven texture all the way around. I don't know whether to sell this or keep it, I'm not sure yet. I feel like I've got like a long wall behind my sofas, which I think the bags would look really cute hung on. But yeah, I love that. And 20p, like what the fuck? It's such a nice bag. It's so well made. I think 9 West is like an expensive brand, is it? I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's so cute. I love it. And then lastly for the homeware bits is another little pot. Well, it's actually a basket. And I've already potted this up with a cactus. It actually needs watering. It looks a little bit limp. I'm going to show you how I style all these bits around the home and stuff, but I really like him, and I think that again was like 20p from the charity shop, that basket. And it's quite good because it's got like a lining inside, and I've pierced the lining and it does drain so the cactus doesn't get waterlogged. Then the next few bits are actually clothing. I've only got 4 items, but I thought I'd just put them in here anyway because they are from the charity shop. The first thing I picked up was this gorgeous silk scarf. I love it so much. The colours on it are just right up my street. It's like yellows, peaches, browns, greens, blacks, and it's really long, so I'm actually going to wear it in my hair, I think, kind of like a turban, you know, those turban head scarf kind of things. Yeah, I look like a massive dick, but you get the gist. It will look nice when it's styled properly, and I'm going to take that on holiday with me. It actually makes a really nice top as well. I saw on ASOS that they were doing, it's literally just a piece of fabric tied around your tits with a knot in it, and it kind of drapes down the front, and they wanted £28 for it, but I tried to do it with this and it works really well, so I think on holiday it's perfect. Tie in your hair, tie around your boobs for like a tube kind of top, tie around the handle of your beach bag. I just don't think you can go wrong with silk scarves, and it is made in Japan, this one as well, which I really like, and it is pure silk, so it's so soft. I think it was £2 this. Next thing, clothing wise, is these culottes. I wore these on my Instagram the other day. I will insert a picture. But they're originally from Primark, and when I got them, the Primark tag was still on, so they've never been worn, and they were £1 from that pound shop I was on about. Just elasticated at the waist, they're tied, kind of like a tie-dye print, and then they go into culottes. And it looks like you've got like a midi skirt on wearing them. I really like them. They're a little bit too big. They're a 12, which I was quite surprised at actually, because I'm usually a 12 on the bottoms, but I absolutely love them, and for £1 you just can't go wrong. And then I stumbled upon this. Oh, shock, it's not done up. I'm so unprepared. This black, I think it's black, or is it like a navy? I think it might be navy. Is this kind of like gingham shirt. It's just a short sleeve t-shirt. It's originally from Marks and Spencer's, and I think this was £1 as well. But I just think it's really nice in the summer with a pair of denim shorts, tied at the waist, just a cute little top. And I've tried it on, it actually fits really well, so I really like this. Just don't think you can have enough gingham in the summer. And this with one of the straw bags, I think will look really nice. It kind of gives me that Liv Purvis kind of vibe. If you don't follow her, her blog, What Olivia Did, we'll link it below because she's a babe. And then I'll save the best till last. These cost me the grand sum of £3.50, I think. And they are pink Calvin Klein high-waisted shorts. I couldn't believe it when I saw these. So they've got the brown leather Calvin Klein patch on the back. They're a size 8, but they're quite big to be fair. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I might cut them off and fray them, or I might just turn them up. You can tell they're really old because like the buttons have rusted and stuff. But they're in really good condition. They just don't look like they've been worn at all, and such a nice colour pink. Love that they go with like the peach in the headscarf. My vision was like these, a black bandeau top, and this in my hair for holiday. So we will see if I can pull that off. So there we go, guys. It's only small, but if you did like it, let me know because I'd love to do more homeware hauls. I'm constantly charity shopping, so give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more. Please turn on the notifications so you know when my videos go live, because as we know, YouTube just doesn't notify anyone anymore. Do subscribe if you do enjoy my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Just filmed the whole video with my necklace, like the back of it, down here. How annoying is that? Oh, that's just going to piss me off. That's just going to mess with my brain when I come to edit this. Sorry if that's annoyed you all the way through.